The people of God were living in a place where the rains did not come. The crops had no water, so they could not grow. There was no rain to grind, to make bread. Everyone was hungry and hot. The children cried in their sleep. In desperation and problem solving, their mothers and fathers decided to take their children and go to a new land where there was food. They had to go, so their journey began. It was a journey with challenging conditions, but they eventually made it to the land of Egypt.
Imagine what challenging conditions meant back in ancient times.
Probably no public restrooms. In this new land, the king was called a pharaoh. When the people entered the new land, they found food and work, but the pharaoh trapped them. They could not go home again. The people were trapped under the pharaoh's empire rules. If Pharaoh said go left, they had to go left. If Pharaoh said go right, they had to go right. So they were slaves to empire.
Violeta Parra, the mother of Latin American folk, would have protested against the empire. Her song, Gracias a la Vida, is my favorite, a daring song of hope and thanksgiving. Gracias a la vida, que me ha dado tanto. Sweet.
One of the people, whose name was Moses, came to the Pharaoh and said, "Let my people go." Pharaoh said no. Moses went back many times to tell the Pharaoh, "Let my people go." But Pharaoh always said no. As a result, many strange things happened in the land. Then something terrible happened. The oldest boy in each Egyptian family died, even in the family of Pharaoh.
Oh no, that's terrible!
The oldest boys in the families of the people of God did not die, because the people made a mark on the doors of their houses. They put the blood of a lamb there, and the angel of death passed over them. When Moses went back this time and said, "Let my people go," Pharaoh said, "Yes." The people began to hurry to get everything ready. They packed all they could carry, and they baked bread for the journey. They were afraid the Pharaoh would change his mind. The people will always remember this great rescue and call it Passover. The people were moving forward as fast as they could. Suddenly, they heard chariots, horses, and commotion getting close. It sounded like thunder. God came so close to Moses, and Moses came so close to God that he knew how to take the people through the water into freedom.
How?
Intrigued. When all the people were finally on the other side, the water closed behind them and they were free. Pharaoh's army could no longer get to them. Now all the people were free on the other side. They were so happy. They just had to give thanks to God. And Miriam, the sister of Moses, led the dancing.
Woohoo! Freedom!
And now, I encourage you to express this story with art materials of your choice. I can't wait to see what you create.